Evening, John. How are you?
I'm good, very good.
Thank you for coming to join us. As you know, we're going to be talking a bit about Frickley Academy.
Yep.
And we've got some questions to ask you. We haven't got one or two. I will warn you, they've been sent in from people following us on social media. One or two interesting ones, but we'll get on to that. So, first thing I want to ask you, John, how long have you been involved in Frickley Academy and how did you get here?
So 2020, I was involved in Westmill Football Club and I played against, my lads played against Mark's team a couple of times. Unfortunately, my team went its own separate ways and I got on really, really well with Mark. Same ethos, everything, just perfect. Kept in touch with him, told him the situation, and he asked me to come over. Well, I asked if Ashton could come over first, my lad. And I said I didn't want to coach at first, I just needed a break, recharge my batteries in 6 weeks.
I'm coaching.
Yeah, I'm back coaching. Love it, absolutely love it. So I've been here since then. I think it was it might have been 2021. Yeah, 2021 I think it was. Yeah, get confused.
No, that's good. And in recent months, you find yourself in a role as head of academy.
Yeah.
So, what does that role involve?
What didn't it involve? Everything really. Liaising with 23's manager Martin, speaking to Pat and his team, and his staff, and the board. Basically, everything to do with the development of Frickley Athletic Academy. You know, we've achieved great things so far. Lots more to come, but you name it. Organising trainings, pictures, kits, fundraising, games. It all goes through us. Yeah.
Fair to say it's busy then?
Yeah. I'm only 21, you know. I don't look at it.
No, you don't. I'm only 17, but I don't look that either. So thinking about it, then obviously you've got your role as head of academy. That's not your job, mate. What do you do for a living then? How does it impact on that in family life?
I'd like to say I'm a full-time gas engineer, part-time academy manager, but it's probably the other way around, you know, because I spend more time up phone to Greg and Anna and the rest of the academy committee and yourself, who just come on board as social media manager. It's probably, I'm full-time academy manager, voluntarily, but part-time gas engineer.
It's funny that, because there's a question being put forward about basically how long do you spend in your normal job? Is it true you only work 8 hours a week?
Put a note on that. I know I've put that in. Yeah.
You've mentioned other people, so obviously it's clear you're not on your own. It's clear there's a team around you. So who's about and what do they do and contribute?
When I got interviewed by a club, the first thing I said, well, you need a good team around you. You can't do everything yourself. I wanted Greg Garden, straight away. The links he's got, with the foundation, work for the foundation. The links he's got with the club. I think his dad played. He's up here every home game with his 2 kids and his wife. 3 kids and his wife, sorry. So it's people like that needing and around club to make it a success.
Yeah.
People want the same things, and bearing in mind we are volunteers and we don't get paid, but they've got to be in it for the right reasons. It was like,
Yeah.
There's also Anna.
Yeah.
She's got a son who plays for the under 10s. He's up here every home game, absolutely brilliant. And I just knew, I'm a bit like that. I watch people in and around home games and stuff like that. Love volunteers. I've got the utmost respect for volunteers. People who do it for free, just they love the game and everything. And Anna's one that since the sun coming, every home game, every away game, she loves it. Absolutely loves it. And I just thought, you know what? I want her on team.
Yeah.
And it's taking off, mate. It's really good. It's really good.
Sound. So, from saying it's taking off, and there's clearly some plans in place to develop the academy. Can you share out your ideas and progress we're making against
Well, as you know, we've just had a really, really positive meeting with a potential sponsor. It's 98% complete.
Yeah.
With a handshake. I'll start checking in a minute because I'm that excited with it. That's just who I am. I just get a little bit emotional and things like that. But it's scary where it was and where it's going. You know, we're just after a conversation with Chris Chapman, speed mechanic, who's worked wonders with a couple of my players at under 16s. I know he's done some under 15s and some under 11s. He's coming on board pretty soon. We haven't set a date yet because we just sort of venue out and what have you, but it's going to be open to all the academy. We've just completed a deal, but with an agreement. We've got his own goalkeeper coach who's coming one day a week, so all the goalkeepers free of charge. It's in with the subs, you know what I mean? So that's something else that I'm massive on. That there needs to be reinvestment. So I don't. Me, Greg, and Greg, we had the same. The same idea that we've got to reinvest.
Like creating a culture in it.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah. What good is it be having the money in the bank? Yeah, I don't agree with you. I mean, look, we've got this money from such. Yeah, there's affiliations to pay for and stuff like that. But invest in kids. I mentioned to you earlier on.
Yeah.
There's 10 years. They've got 10 years of grassroots. Let them be the best 10 years of their lives. You know, and some of the how it fits all out. Absolutely brilliant. Loved it. We did this. We did that. You know, and that's what I'm about. Yeah. So going forward, it's really good and exciting.
I know we spoke about that pathway, haven't we? That pathway of progression for players and the opportunities that there is, which is great, mate. And from me as a parent, my lad who's been coming in here, it's great to see.
I wouldn't. The parents and the guardians who I spoke to last summer about coming here, I wouldn't sell them the dream.
Yeah.
I'm honest. Look, this is what you'll get. This is what we're going to do. But it will be done, Chris. Do you know what I mean? It's as I said, the hours that we put in. People have said I need to take a break. I can't take a break because we've got so many kids to look after. They're relying on us, you know, and I want them to have the best at everything, you know. And if that means we get Chris in, we get goalkeeper coach, whatever. We've even got a physio academy. He gives his time up, Rob. Kudos to Rob, he's absolutely legend. My lad's just suffering absolutely, looking after him. Can't blame him. You come to Frickley, I've been to a couple of clubs, mate. The clubs have been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So just like, you know, the things that are happening for him, it's amazing. So things that I want as a kid. We got a council pitch to play on, sometimes we don't know netting. But here, you know,
it's there every week, it's looked after it. I know you mentioned the amount of kids the pitch to look after. And I know that's growing. So looking forward to next season. What's needed to keep development at Academy going, and what are we looking at in terms of teams and where we are? And I know we're at 11. Is that going up?
We've got to get the right coaches in as well with the right mentality, because listen, you get some coaches who they're all about this and but they've got to buy into football. Yeah. They've got to buy into what I want, not just me, but you know.
It's the club ethos.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. First and foremost, it's going to be fun. The kids have got to love it. When they're fun, they'll excel. They'll express themselves. They'll play well. You know, in terms of teams coming in and stuff like that, who knows what future holds, Chris? You know what I mean? But any kid will have a chance, 100%. The kids.
So picking that out, I've been around doing football a bit with my lads, as you know. You've been about a bit, and I'm sure we've all seen stuff about, oh, you're not good enough, you're not this, you're not that. What's the Frickley way, mate?
Absolutely rubbish, mate. I've seen kids at this age be absolutely world beaters. They get to 14, 15, the other kids are just gone. I've seen it, and I say it all the time. So you can't judge a player at this age. I've seen him go to academies at 4 and 5. But there might be one player out of 1,000 who lose. Every kid has a number. Beckham.
Yeah.
Beckham. Paul Scholes won't allow, well, he did 20 minutes every other game because she was asked me. Beckham got told at 12 and never played. Like professional football.
Look how well they turned out, mate. And I'm not a United fan, but look how well they turned out. So, if you could pass now, if you could look into that camera, pass a message on to anybody who's outside this club, outside this academy, who's considering becoming involved, what would it be?
Have faith. Believe in what we're doing. Trust us, trust me, look what we're doing already. I think that speaks volumes, mate. I don't think there's a kid that's gone away from here and thought, can't wait to. I'm glad I'm away from quickly. I think kids are wanting to come, parents are seeing what we're doing.
There's a buzz about the way from it. That's related to. I'm going to move on to some questions that's come on social media, John. One or two sensible ones, one or two not. So I'm going to throw one in that I've set for you.
Yeah.
And I know you're mad on Man United, mate.
Yeah.
City or Liverpool, and you've got to pick one.
Ooh. There's a Gary Neville saying in this. You know what, mate? I absolutely dislike both clubs. But you know what? I have a lot of respect for Liverpool. It's painful to say it. I'm a football man. I love football.
Yeah, there's some steam coming from this, isn't there?
Just the way what they've done and how they've operated and started from scratch, and the trust in Jurgen Klopp. He finished 8th, and then he worked his way up. He had patience.
Yeah.
The players that they bought, they didn't just go out and spend 80 million and let them go out to play. Robertson and
yeah, developed them, haven't they? Exactly what I'm trying to relate to at some point.
I have. If you're asking me who I'd want to win the league,
Well, then I am.
I'd want it to be a draw. Null and void. In all honesty, with what's happening at Man City, I'd rather Liverpool win the league because it's fair.
Not fair enough. Thanks for giving us an honest answer on that. I can see you want 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So take camera on.
Oh.
So, have a drink.
Did you understand me?
I understand your predicament, I understand your thought process. Have a drink, calm yourself down.
Vodka in that.
We'll go back to a sensible question.
Yeah.
So, what do you see as the 3 key attributes to becoming the best footballer you can be?
Attitude, desire, work rate.
Yeah.
Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work. Terry Simon talked about.
Yeah.
Massive respect for Terry.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Sound. And then, from the same person actually, put this in. What's best advice you give to a new coach starting out, and I'm looking at particular?
Enjoy it. Be patient. Patience is key. It's not your game, not you personally, but it's not your game. Yeah, you want them to do well. You want the lads to do well. Because, yeah, you will do well if they do well. That's granted. Just be patient. And do something in training. Do it in block sessions. The kids go to school. They don't do maths one week and English next week. You know what I mean? It's term time. They do English. Same as football. You give them some, obviously different sessions, but involve the same thing. And they'll rest it. They'll love it. You know? That's it.
Sound. Same person again for another one. So,
Love me
Balboa in his prime or Creed in his?
Balboa.
Easy question, that. Who do you think is the best Man United player of all time?
Robson. Of all time?
Is that why you sent me that photo, the Photoshop you in for the week?
captain Marvel, box to box, played through injuries. I've seen some greats. I've been lucky enough in, to see some greats at Old Trafford, like Ronaldo, Rooney, Van Nistelrooy, Ferdinand, some greats, Nero, Rams. The first one, class. Captain Marvel.
2 questions left. One says, are you wearing eyeliner? I don't think you are.
I might wear makeup because I've got bangs under my eye. That's the 8-hour work I do all week.
And then I've got to finish with this one, and you know it's coming. It's some of your young'un. Who's better at FIFA?
4-3 2016.
Oh, let's do both.
That's 18. Pre-18, me I was on. But in fact, post-20, post-COVID, and then he latched on to all COVID, didn't he, when we were off school, so he just hammered it. And then he's made up for it.
Occasional win?
Yeah.
Every blind squirrel finds hard enough to know that?
Yeah. The occasion, but it's few and far between, mate.
Same as me, mate. Some absolute pastings.
Yeah.
John, is there what else you want to add? Any last messages you want to get out to people?
Yeah. I want to thank everybody who was involved. First and foremost, I want to thank Richard and our board for offering the faith in us, giving us free rein, trusting us. That's massive. I want to thank all the coaches, all the volunteers, and I want to thank all players as well, because we are them, we're not there. And it's
Cheers, pal. Thank you very much.
no worries.